Good evening. Welcome to Washington. I'm Brett Baer. Breaking tonight's startling new numbers showing a dramatic increase in the number of individuals who may be on the terror watch list, caught trying to enter this country illegally since 2021. And the latest figures don't even account for the known gotaways, those folks who slipped into the country undetected. This comes amid a very serious accusation up on Capitol Hill from a high-ranking border official of interference by the Biden-Harris administration. The former chief of the San Diego Border Patrol says he was muzzled from discussing concerns about terrorism. Correspondent Griff Jenkins starts us off tonight with this. Good evening, Griff.
Good evening, Brett. This is the stuff that keeps the chief of the Border Patrol up at night, the growing threat of a terrorist slipping across our border.
382 individuals whose names appear on the terror watch list were stopped trying to cross the U.S. Mexico border illegally between ports of entry from fiscal year 2021 to date. This is compared to the 11 individuals apprehended between 2017 and 2020.
CBP stats show a more than 3,000% increase, Brett, in the number of individuals caught between the ports of entry, matching the terror watch list under the Biden-Harris administration. Now, the retired Border Patrol chief of the San Diego sector is accusing the administration of muzzling him.
In San Diego, we had an exponential increase in significant interest aliens. These are aliens with significant ties to terrorism. At the time, I was told I could not release any information on this increase in SIAs or mention any of the arrests. The administration was trying to convince the public there was no threat at the border.
And San Diego's sector continues to be the busiest in the nation. A local providing this video to Fox showing migrants this week crossing undeterred in the dead of night. This all after CBP twice denied Fox's FOIA requests seeking only the nationalities of the terror watch list suspects, with CBP citing privacy and law enforcement sensitivity concerns. And these, Brett, are just the ones we know about.
How many more suspected terrorists or actual terrorists are part of the nearly 2 million known gotaways will most likely living in your community? No one knows. I pray we don't find out the hard way.
And that's the unknown thing, Brett, is those unknown gotaways. Meanwhile, I got off the phone just moments ago with CBP that did not comment directly on Chief Heike's testimony before Congress, but maintained that they do have a high level of transparency when it comes to the terror statistics encounters on their website, and that they make their Border Patrol chiefs regularly available in interviews and convey their message through social media.
I mean, we've seen some former border chiefs come out and say something similar, but this is someone who hasn't talked out before. It takes a lot of guts to say that on Capitol Hill.
It does. And, you know, Bill Malugin and I regularly talk about our coverage because we're talking to the same people. And this accusation that Heike made is one that we've heard many times behind closed doors. And they actually, in the case of Chief Heike, he accuses what's known as the Office of Professional Responsibility that investigates people within CBP and DHS for their conduct. He's accusing them of basically being weaponized to try and control a message. I think you're going to hear a lot more about this.
To muzzle them. Griff, thanks.
Thanks, Brett.